Hey, Zephysus here. Thanks for watching my video. I greatly appreciate it. At the end, if you feel I deserve it, please like and subscribe, and maybe share the video with a friend that you think would also enjoy it. Now let's get into the video. The year is around 2010. I arrive at my best friend's house to find him watching an anime I don't recognize. The main protagonist is a blonde-haired, silver-eyed warrior with a giant sword. "What are you watching?" I ask. "It's called Claymore. It's awesome so far," he replied. "Claymore? I haven't heard of it. Is it new?" I ask, now curious. "Yeah, I just found it. You want to watch it with me? I'll fill you in on the story," he replied. "Sure," I said. We spent the entire day watching Claymore, and from that point on I was hooked on this anime, often coming back to it every couple of years for a fresh watch. What is it about this anime? Why do I never hear people talk about it? Is it really that niche of a series? Why do I find it so awesome? Humans have always feared the unknown. What lurks in the dark woods beyond the safety of the city walls? What lies in hiding among us within the imagined safety of the city? Monsters lie in wait. Claymore is a dark fantasy action anime centered around Claire and her adventures in the world as a warrior for hire. In this world, humans live in constant fear of being attacked by Yoma. A Yoma is a shape-shifting monster that feeds on human flesh and can take the form of anyone they please. A Claymore is a specific type of warrior that hunts Yoma. It's also the type of weapon carried by these warriors. The Claymore sword is a classic two-handed medieval-style sword with a cross hilt. A group by the name of the Organization is responsible for the creation of Claymore warriors. These powerful fighters are half human and half Yoma. A town plagued by a Yoma may request a Claymore from the Organization. That Claymore then travels to the town, locates the Yoma, kills it, and moves on. Shortly after, someone from the Organization comes to collect payment from that town. Yoma and Claymore both vary in strength and ability. The Organization has a ranking system for its warriors. Claire is the last in the ranks at number 47. Characters. Claire. Claire is a great protagonist. Claire is determined, tenacious, cunning, and mysterious. A silver-eyed warrior princess. She's the type of woman that when she shows up in your town to kill a monster, you step out of the way and say yes ma'am and no ma'am. Claire's motivations are pure. Her purpose is to hunt and destroy every last Yoma. Claire is also seeking out her arch-nemesis Priscilla. During a routine mission, Claire meets Rocky. Rocky changes everything for Claire, giving her something to care about other than revenge. Rocky. Rocky is just a teenager when he meets Claire. He's lived his whole life within the confines of a small town. Rocky's family is killed by a Yoma hiding among them in the village. When Claire shows up in his town, Rocky is immediately curious and drawn to her. Unfortunately for Rocky, the Yoma Claire is searching for is his older brother. Well, he's not his older brother anymore. He's a bloodthirsty killing machine. Claire kills the Yoma posing as Rocky's brother and leaves the town. Rocky, having lost everything, follows her. He's been through unimaginable suffering, losing both his parents and his brother to a Yoma. His life is never the same after. Claymore has a dark fantasy aesthetic. If you want a dark fantasy experience with good action, Claymore is for you. Claymore grabs you and drags you through a world where only the strongest survive. Can't adapt quickly enough? You're dead. Can't exceed your limits? You're dead. Drop your guard for a moment and you're dead. Claymore does a great job of making everything feel very high stakes. A story about revenge, love, hate, and letting go. It feels mature and doesn't hold your hand that much. Is this scene a flashback? Maybe. It doesn't give itself away. I like that about this anime. Coming back to this anime every couple of years has been quite fun to do. What did I miss the last time I watched it? It's a shame this manga and its anime adaptation didn't continue. I would love to know more about the Silver King. What are his plans for Priscilla? Who was Rigaldo and where did he come from? How did he get so strong? How many continents are in this world? How many more secrets does the organization have? How do we embrace the monster inside without succumbing to it? I was with all these questions after finishing this anime. Of course, more can probably be deduced or revealed in the manga. I will definitely be reading the manga. It's long overdue. Part of what makes Claire such a great protagonist is what she symbolizes. She is part monster, just like the rest of the Claymore ranks, but she is more human than any of them as well. Claire was human and then became a Claymore by choice. She has greater control of her urge to awaken into a monster than any other warrior in the organization. Claire symbolizes our ability to be a monster when needed, but to keep our humanity as well. To remain extremely dangerous, yet civilized. The dynamic between Claire and Rocky can feel a little cliché at points, but the overall message is meaningful. Everyone wants love. The kind of love that says, I'm not leaving no matter how bad it gets, no matter what. I'd rather die than live without you. Thanks for watching.